Hey y'all, I'm Michael. I'm an instructor here at ABP, and today we're going to go over some basic tips and tricks to help out new and experienced climbers alike to really try and make the most out of your experience here at ABP. Climbing is a really nuanced sport, so we're going to go over some really basic stuff today that's a little more general and not so dependent on specific situations to hopefully help as many people as possible. Our first tip for you today is warming up before every climbing session. Warming up is a really simple and easy way to make sure that you make the most out of your climbing session and avoid injury. We like to start with some off-the-wall warm-up that'll involve some light cardio and some dynamic stretching just to get the blood flowing and get the muscles all loosened up and warm before you hop on the wall. After you've completed your off-the-wall warm-up, you want to continue warming up on the wall to make sure that your muscles are warm and your mind and body are ready to climb some harder things. Our second tip today is reading or sequencing a climb before you get on the wall. Sequencing means looking at the route and trying to plan out the movements before you get on the wall. In sequencing, you might look at things like hold types, positions, and orientation to figure out the easiest and most efficient way for the route to be climbed. It's a really great mental skill to practice imagining yourself climbing the route before you get on the wall. You might sequence a climb, get on the wall, and end up doing something completely different from what you intended. This is a great way to learn not only better sequencing, but also better body awareness, different climbing moves, and positions. Over time, the more you practice sequencing, the better you will get at being able to see and understand the movements that are asked of you in climbs, and the better you will get at actually climbing and developing that technique as well. Our next tip focuses on working on body awareness. So body awareness means being fully aware of where your body is in space and how it's balancing. Climbing is all about body positioning, movement, and balance. So the more aware we are of what our body's doing, the better we can climb. There are a lot of ways to work on body awareness, so we're gonna go over a couple of our favorite and most effective. One great way to learn better body awareness is by climbing routes slowly and intentionally. By climbing slowly and intentionally, you can focus more on how your body feels in different positions. Adding on to this, another way to improve body awareness is by climbing things in different ways. Most climbs can be done in more than one way, especially lower grade climbs. You can practice climbing the same route in multiple ways to learn what positions feel better for you and for your body. Our fourth tip is to climb with other people, especially people who are maybe more experienced than you are. This is a great way to learn new skills and develop technique, and it's also just really fun. We have a really great community of awesome people here at ABP, and most are more than willing to make new friends to climb with. If you're looking for people to climb with, you can also come to our climbing meetups where you can climb with an instructor and other members here. Our last tip today is to take rest days and do cross training. It's easy to skip rest days when we're too excited to climb, but they can be a really great way to let our muscles grow and recover and also minimize the risk of injury. Cross training is also a great way to improve our climbing. Cross training is any sort of physical exercise that isn't climbing, such as yoga, weightlifting, mobility training, or running. Cross training can help us to work muscles we may not be using as much while we're climbing and to stay active when we have days off the wall. We have some really great classes here at ABP that you can use for cross training, such as our yoga classes, fitness circuits, and specialty classes such as handstand training and movement playground. We also have a full fitness facility available for you to make use of. If you're interested in trying out some of these tips and would like to learn more, come to one of our climbing classes or meetups where you can climb with and learn from an instructor in person. We also offer private lessons, and you can find information on all of these offerings online or just ask a staff member in the gym. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the wall.